Hi folks, welcome back once again. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga. I'm looking at some intro to a game called Gobliins 2, spelt with two eyes, The Prince Buffoon. Now it's the sequel to Gobliins with three eyes, which was by Coktel Vision. This one's by Coktel Vision 1992. The sequel to that game is also in 1992, where at last we found a decent game from Coktel Vision after a series of absolute drosh. Now because the first game was so good, I thought we'd have a look at the second game as well. In the first game you control three goblins around to try and solve various puzzles. This time slightly different, we only control two, but it offers to be equally as tricky. Now it did have a sequel, this one called Gobliins 3, which came out the following year, which I'm sure we'll come to. Hope you've been following this intro with a bit of the story of what to do, but basically there'll be various bits on a single screen which we point and click at, objects to pick up and release and put in the right place at the right time, and if I do that I might have half a chance, but as usual it's dodgy gameplay, nincompoop Chad, and seeing how you would have got on with your first or second go. I recommend seeing the review of the first game if you haven't already, but this is Gobliins 2, The Prince Buffoon. Good luck me. I will edit down the load times because I think they're going to be quite long, so if you're playing it yourself, expect it to take slightly longer to load up. Rightio, it's a loading, and yeah, we've got various scenarios. We need to direct our individual characters to certain bits. They've each got individual skills. They can only do certain bits, each one individually. So here we are. There's my two characters here. Right, I'll click on them to see what their names are. That right, we need to go over there. I think we need to click on him first of all. So we need to get out of this area. Not quite sure what we do. So let's talk to him. Now I've got a bit of advantage. I played the first game a lit. Nothing in our inventory at the moment. Hopefully this guy will tell us a little bit what we need to do. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Okay. Maybe my other character will help. His name is, I think his name was Fingus. And, oh, I'm going to knock that. What's that? Oh, he's not pleased with us nicking his doobly things. There's all different options across the top what we can do, but essentially click and point and click. We've got a few jokers, not quite sure what they would do. Maybe they give us a few hints how to complete it, and I might need them. This is my first ever go on the thing, so forgive me if I don't get very far. So it might be a very short review, or if I get lucky, it might be a longer review than normal. My favourite point and click game on the Commodore Amiga, which come no surprise to you. What's going on there? Which will be The Secret of Monkey Island. I clicked on those two, hoping to get something. Bomb, 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 bomb. What did they just say? Right, maybe I can get this bottle here. Let's try and grab that. That might be something. Here we go. Thank you for the bottle, lads. And oh, it's got a lot of humour in it, this game. If you had this one back in the day, then let me know, especially if you completed it. So it's Fingers and Winkle. Yes, anyway. Right, so I'll get him to talk to the man now, maybe. There must be a way out of this somehow. Right, similar sort of response. I'll knock that thing next to him as well. Da 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 da. I think he's trying to cause a distraction. Whoa! Right, let's cause those two to laugh. Maybe I can take the bottle now. Oh god, I was too slow. Right, so I think Winkle's got to cause a distraction with that guy to cause those two twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, to laugh. So then I can grab the bottle without them, stopping me. We need that bottle for something or other. Bop, see, it's not working. We've got to be quick. It's all a bit timing. Imagine if I don't get off this at all. Right, cause a distraction then. They use their own language. I mean, compared to... Why does the Coktel Vision do so many terrible games, then produce this really lovely game? I don't know why. But they finally got their act together. Right, okay, so... Timing, folks. He's going to get bashed across here. Right, good. Now, click on your other fella quickly. Grab this bottle while those two twits are laughing. They've been distracted. I've got the bottle. Yay. Now what? There's some flowers down the right-hand side. Maybe I need to use them for something. Or maybe there's an exit at the top there. Right, okay. Use bottle on flowers. That seems quite reasonable. Boo, 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 boo. That's not working, is it? Right, I can't really think what else to do. We spoke to the bloke. We've got the bottles of those two twins. Oh man, Caravan. Now if you had this game back in the day, you'll probably be shouting at the screen at stuff I'm not doing. I might not even get off this first screen. Right, yeah, I was trying to get off the side, see if it scrolled across, which it obviously doesn't. So we're trapped on this single screen. Come on, I've got a bottle. That must be... Maybe you need to give the bottle to the other fella. You can swap items by giving it from one to the other. Oh man, it might be time for us sometime later. Right, that's obviously not it. Maybe we can pick a flower. Maybe we can do that. That might get us through there. Now, please subscribe if you haven't already. This is a stress-busting channel. It's not a walkthrough channel. We're going to have a bit of fun. It's a departure from everyday life. We sometimes go off on a tangent. You might do in the comments section, but I certainly will do in the commentary. We've all got certain problems going on. That's why we're here in the first place. And, yeah, we can help each other get through everyday stupidity. Especially when it comes to watering flowers with a bottle. So you can either right click or left click. You know, different ones make you use different objects, or you can use the drop down menu at the top, whatever you find easiest to do. I can't get out here. Right, now come on, let's think about this logically. It must be easier than we think, because this is the opening screen. It's the sort of game where you spend hours getting nowhere, and you do one thing you didn't think of before, and then you're suddenly further into the game. So, you know, I might have to go to sleep and come back again and think about the answer in the middle of the night, and then suddenly think, oh yes, that's what I should do. How obvious, why didn't I do that before? We aim the views to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes they're longer. If I get carried away, I'll get lost in the moment. If you want to see other Commodore Amiga games we've reviewed, let's use a joker. Maybe that gives us a clue. Is it going to load the next... It might load the next thing now. If you want to see other Commodore Amiga games we've reviewed, they're in a playlist. There's a link to that in the description below. What does that say? Yes, I click on my username, takes to the channel page, and click on the playlist tab. Right, I think... Do I have to click on a flower? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really read that properly. I was talking to you. What a dimbo. Is it going to load up the... No, it hasn't loaded up stage 2. Right, so it puts us back to where we were before. The bottle's missing. We haven't had to start again. I'm still clueless. Do 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 dooby dooby doo doo. I just sing dooby dooby doo doo a lot. Right. Oh, I've picked a flower. Right, okay, that's something different. Is there an exit there? Well, the door's turned up now. Is that it? All I have to do is pick a flower. Are we there? I think we're there, Claire. Fingers and Winkle, do it again. Not very often you get to shout that in the street. But there you go. There he is. We're on to stage 2. At least the next bit along, anyway. Right, now what we got? We're outside a building. Our two characters are here. Now we need to solve this bit. There's a house. We can, suppose, knock on the door. Looks like there's a fountain there. There's a froggy thing that's green. Let's go over here. There's a fountain, it says. Who am I to argue? Ba 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 ba. Can I turn the fountain on? Yes. Now, we had a bottle on the previous screen. But, I think Fingers has got that bottle. I think only Fingers can turn the fountain on. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Oh, come on, brain. My brain's hurting. Yeah. Maybe Winkle can turn the fountain on, and I think we need to fill the bottle up with water anyway. I mean, why would a fountain be there? Let's think about it logically. One screen had a bottle. This screen had a fountain. So surely that's what to do. Boo 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 boo. Very tricky to review a point and click game and, you know, discuss it at the same time. The one I struggled with the most, I think, reviewing it, where I got nowhere, was the Scooby-Doo one on the Mega Drive. I think they sort of like work different on the Commodore Amiga. I don't know why. They feel just more at home on this system than anywhere else. Be it ZX Spectrum, Mega Drive, elsewhere. It seems to me, maybe Atari ST as well. It seems to me that system seems to suit these sort of games better. Simon the Sorcerer was another one, but there's quite a lot of value in these games, and it's quite rewarding when you learn what to do. This one is more advanced than most in that you've got characters that do different things, which I like. Right, knock on the door. Abandon the fountain idea. Hello. Right, right, can I help you? Who's this fella? This sounds like progress to me. Hello, wizard. Right, we need to speak to the wizard, but he doesn't want to talk to us. What a moaner. Maybe I'll get my other goblin friend to knock on the door. He might have a better luck with him. So it's a bit like good cop, bad cop, these two. Fingers is the good one, and I think Winkle is quite rude, as the name would suggest. No, don't do your own jokes there. He's straight in with no messing. He's got no diplomacy at all. Let's see what he says to the wizard. Try and get his attention. Right, here we go. There's a toad and a stone underneath. Can I help you? It says again. Do the talking, goblin. As at. Oh dear. That hasn't worked. Oh, equally that hasn't worked. Right, how do we get into here? It must be something to do with that fountain, and and that there's a frog, and there's a ball in front of it. Anyway, we're going to exchange objects between ourselves, and hopefully one of these characters can turn the fountain on, and the other one fills it up with water. Maybe that will help. Boo 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 boo. Am I making good progress? I don't know. I got to the first screen. All I know is I've gone longer than 10 minutes and I don't want to stop now. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time like never before. We're round a friend's house, equivalent, back in the day at school, both trying to work out what is indeed happening. What's happening? If you're going to get some Coktel games or Coktel Vision, just stick to the Goblins series. Don't look at anything else. That's a toad. Can I kick that toad out the way to get that ball? Oh, no, maybe not. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Right, so this is our next puzzle, obviously. This fountain stuff and getting the wizard to give us any vague time of day so we can get in. Right, we're positioned well. Turn the fountain on, please. Yes? Come on, use the bustle. Oh, man. Bustle? Please. Yes! Now that's success. Time to punch the air here. I think many kids might have been like week 5 owning the game before they realised that. I need that ball, I would have thought, underneath the thing. Come on. Oh, he's drunk the water. Is that any good? Oh, he's spat. Oh, excellent. Right, he's drunk the water, spat it at the toad. The toad's legged it. And now it's released that ball, which I presume we need. Pick it up, Fingers. Fingers crispy pancakes. I'm solving loads of this. I don't know how big the game is. It might be smallest fraction of it. Right, if you don't know what to do in these games, use your mouse pointer and just hover over bits of the map. Wherever it like indicates the name of something, that's probably something to do. Look, there's a mechanism. There's a window. So all these things are things you can interact with. So there's a mechanism there. I'm going to throw a stone at it. Hopefully that'll do the thing. Right, have a look. Anything going to happen here? Boing. What did that do? I'm not sure that did anything, did it? Just bounced on the mechanism and bounced back to me again. Well, it's not doing it this time. I don't know if that did anything at all. Is that a horrendous red herring? If you smell like a horrendous red herring, then comment in the comment section below. It's got a lot of charm, this game. I love the graphics. The sound's a bit monotonous, but it'll do. I expect there will be walkthroughs online if you want to go through the whole game, see what's going on, but the more of the fun is just clicking on bits and pieces. I think the first few screens at least you might as well try and muddle through like me. See, even if a nincompoop like me can solve certain bits, then you're there. So that goes down. pings up again. This might be a timing thing where I need to use both characters. This bloke pings it down, and maybe then Winkle can climb up it. So come on. What's that? No? Why not? I wanted to climb up onto the roof then. Up on the roof when this old town is getting you down. Just control 2 goblins, get one on the roof. You know, that old story. Right, come on lads, we got to work together here. Come on, let's work. Can you peel? No, right, okay, so it's quite obvious to me that Fingers has got to pull the thing down while the other one, Ugly Face, goes up there. Right, hang on a minute. No, a Winkle might be in the way then. I need to move him. Right, go. Climb up, sir. Oh, I thought it was going to do it automatically. Right. Come on, Nick. Right, hopefully that's the end of the stage. Come on, stage 3. No. Okay, it's all... it's all well and good being on the roof. Chimney, let's click on that. Do something with that. Is anything going to happen here? Yep, it is. Right, he's in the house. Good. He's out of the house. Bad. Well, that's no good, is it? Oh, hello. Such persistence. Alright, you can come in. Thank God for that. We're in. I think we're still at the start of the game. We don't even know what the quest is yet. We just need help from this wizard fool. In. In we go. Right, is that the end of number 2? Right, we're there. The music stopped. We're going it. Time to do a bit of edited loading times in a little bit. Boo 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 boo. Go. Right, now in his gaff. There's a fire. There's a clock. There's some sort of kettle thing in the background. And curtains. And logs. And this fella. Right, let's have a talk to him. Tazar, he's called. Tazar the wizard. Great wizard. Middle Earth has said, oh, it's borrowing from Lord of the Rings here. We must find the son of King, and what's his name, who was kidnapped by a demon. Right, so now we're getting it. It might have said all this in the intro at the start, to be fair, which I weren't paying attention. I was just introducing the game. Time is moving fast, as I... This is a long review. Apologies. If you're still here, well done. Time is moving fast, as I thought it might do in this. Because I've just got lucky with a few of the puzzles. It's a good learning curve. Right. Okay, so, as I say... Yeah, see, he's a bit ruder, this fella, to try and get some more info out of. Oops. So, if in doubt, hover your mouse pointer over various things, and that'll be a clue. So we need to do various bits in here with items we've already got. We've got a stone, we've got a bottle. That's all I know. There's a head there. What's the use of that? Whoa! Right, okay. There's a kettle up there. Can we turn that on? Is it a metal kettle? I fancy a cup of tea now. If you're watching this, please send me a cup of tea. Well, there's nothing's going on there. There's a cuckoo clock. Maybe we can go up there. Right, cuckoo. I'm feeling a bit cuckoo playing this. Cuckoo. Do. Cuckoo clocks, of course, come from Switzerland. I think. Or is it Austria? You can comment in the comment section below what that is. Fire's burning. Can't seem to be anything with the clock. Can't seem to be anything with the kettle. Right. Maybe there's something hidden in the fireplace. Or in this monster. There might be something in its mouth, to be honest. Right. Okay. I think there might be something in this monster's mouth. And maybe I can grab it. Maybe. Right, okay, so we got... Whoa. So we got one guy on the... Right, you step on its tail, maybe. Grab it. Grab. Oh, right, I think that's it, right. Could be. Sounds like it's likely, doesn't it? You stamp on him. I'll grab that. Oh, we got something. What did we get there? Oh, I got matches. There was matches in its mouth. What use is it? Ah, we can light the kettle. Or whatever's ever underneath the kettle. Hopefully there's water. Oh, actually, I was going to say hopefully there's water in there. We might have water in our bottle. but I think our other demon fellow might have drunk the water to get the toad off that rock earlier on. I'm quite pleased with my progress in this one. This review has gone on far longer than I originally intended, because I just trying to give you an idea of how it plays. But it's quite a charming game. I like the first one, but I think I like this one even more, controlling 2 characters rather than 3. But yeah, really nice this one, so good. You've redeemed yourself, Coktel Vision. I love you. I knew you. I like it when that happens. A load of dross, then suddenly they come good, which just goes to show you should keep going. They obviously learnt some stuff. A bit like Anko, really, when they finally come up for Kickoff 2, and all the rest was hopeless. It was hopeless afterwards, really. Probably Dino Dini helped there. Right, is the kettle doing stuff now? Dooba-dooba-dooba. I don't think I can go on much longer than this. My brain is starting to hurt. I think I've used all my luck already. Can we pour a bottle of water in? Do 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 do. Right, got a spring key. Maybe use it on that. Okay, lad, up you go. Use the spring key on the cuckoo clock. I think we put water in the kettle, didn't we? I'm losing my mind. I'm going slightly mad. Right, that key's in the cuckoo clock. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Can I turn? Right, I'm turning the key. He's going to do something now. Whoa. Right, there's a key on the end of that. Right, okay. So we need to get the key from there. How can we grab the key? How can we knock the key? We have a bottle of water, don't we? And we have a stone. Maybe I can throw a stone up there. It's the only thing I can think of doing. We'll give that a go, and then if that don't work, we'll get out of it, because, you know, I don't want this review to go on for an hour, but quite possibly could do if I pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. Right, let's position him, because we're gonna have to throw a rock up in the air. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do. You can tell me or not if it is. We'll soon find out. Get the stone ready. There it goes, throw the stone. No, that didn't seem to work, so I don't know if that was the right thing. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there. A very well thought out game this. Good graphics, a lot of charm, and a lot to like. I like this game, it is good. It's well worth exploring if you're into point and click games. This is a good one, so I'm pleased to say. So I hope you'll have a look at that one. That's Gobliins 2, The Prince Buffoon, published by Coktel Vision in 1992. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. Cuckoo clocks, of course, come from Switzerland, I think, or is it Austria? Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time like never before.